Welcome back, stars, to more Jurassic World. So last time we got the Cretaceous. Yes, we'll show them off later. But today we're going to be getting 5 separate Paralophosaurus, or parasaurs for the more common terminology. Only problem is I don't think I have everything I need, particularly eggs. Do you have any eggs for me, Mr. Chickens? 5 eggs. Quite perfecto. Thank you very much. Hey, you get back. No. My chickens are escaping. I should build an actual pen for them. I believe we just take Mr. DNA. No, it doesn't go here. Oh, does it go in here first with the egg? No. What step am I forgetting? I'm a big ol' idiot. This DNA is the last stage here. We need to go to the egg fertilizer here. There we go. And let's fertilize the egg here. Dummy me. I literally forgot that we already did all of that stuff. That's how we get this. There we go. So let's just start incubating these. Luckily, I'm so happy this does not take ever like some of the old school mods. Keep these fertilization and incubation rolling. Now, we are going to need a bigger environment for them, but they're also not aggressive like our last couple of dinos. So I hope that we have enough supplies for it. There we go. We've got all 5 of our eggs. So that's really, it's so quick. I'm so used to that taking so much longer. So now we can just kind of get working on the cage. Now, these guys are friendly out, unlike Mr. Dilophosaur there, and I don't want him spitting at them. I'm surprised, honestly, that the Triceratops doesn't get spit at. So maybe we should move it over here. This wouldn't be a bad area. The only problem is kind of all the, the missing terrain and ground underneath of it. But I guess this area isn't exactly level to begin with, so we probably want to flatten it out a bit, and then we can just use all the dirt that we get to actually fill everything in. We've got a witch to deal with. Get out of my parasaur area. You nasty, disgusting. Hey, don't you dare poison me. That's the Dilophosaur's job. All right, with him out of the way, we should now be able to set up our pin area. I want a good amount of space, so I think we're just gonna make a not circly circle oval around the edge, I guess. So like I dip it. Oh, get rid of this block. Dip it into here. Pull it out this way. I feel like I want to cut this side in more, but maybe not. How long is this? 18 more seconds? Jeez. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut this side in more. I think we're going to cut this layer and this layer back a little bit, so that way we have a more rounded off and just bigger area. I would like trees for them, but they're a type of like a plain-esque area type of dinosaur, so I don't think that would work for them. And there are no trees naturally in this area. Those would cause issues, I think, with trying to build it in the future. Because eventually I want to add physical tracks for cars to come through in here and everything, so that would be really cool if we still had the space for that. We didn't have to remodify things. So I think this is the general outline that we're gonna go with for the cage. I did want to go ahead and actually hope to do this later, and I hope I remember. That's kind of my main concern with it. We're gonna bring the wall all the way out to here, and the edge is actually gonna stretch around the entire edge of the cliff, and then I would love like a cool glass platform that like walks around the edge of the cliff while you look at the parasaurs. I think that would be a really neat design if I remember to do that when we get around to it. Like I've said before, right now I really just want to focus on understanding the mod and getting some more dinosaurs down, because there's that dino breeder hybridizer DNA combiner thing, I'm pretty sure. So I think, I don't want to say for sure, either there's the possibility or they plan in the future to update it so you could have crossbreeding dinosaurs, kind of like where the movies are at this point. So the goal is mainly just to get the idea or the basics of the park setup with the dinosaurs. Then we can start working on more aesthetics, because I kind of want to, the actual enclosures themselves with the dinosaurs is the most important thing. It can be hard to construct everything else if the enclosures aren't already planned out. Oh, and I forgot to show off Mr. Cretaceous, however you say his name is. So there's Mr. Dilophosaur. Hey, he's looking all fierce and nasty. He's trying to spit again. This happens every time I'm around. I don't know if they are fighting or they're just trying to get to me and end up electrifying themselves. I've already had to bring them back to life again, because, well, the last set died. But those are the Mr. I really can't. Ceratotauruses? I don't know how to say it, no matter what. But I think between them and the Dilos this bit, I will have to go to the old school version of dropping the cage down. So the electric fence is up top like it is currently, but the dinos are actually in a pit down below the top of the electric fence, which is old school Jurassic Craft style, but it seems like it might actually have to be a thing for this, you know? As annoying as it may be, that's just what we're gonna have to do. So we'll get to that at some point, but that's not gonna be today's problem. We'll probably do that next time when we work on something like the T-Rex or whatnot. I don't know. Whenever we've got a bit more ample time just to do a bigger work project, because we could just mine out the hole and leave it as it is, but I'd rather put grass down there, make it look nice, get the actual sides filled in with like stone bricks, because it's also stronger and we'll probably need that for some dinos. Because like an old school Jurassic Craft, you would have to block off like 3 layers of iron blocks or reinforced stone bricks and this stuff to make sure like things like the T-Rex didn't actually break the blocks and escape. This wall is going to be a pain to mess with the wires when I actually get it going, but it's going to be what I could make it a little easier on myself. Yeah, and I'm going to. We're going to get rid of this one and this one. We're going to bring this in, and I think if we do this instead, we get rid of this block, oops, nope, that's not what I want. We set this here and get rid of this for this. Not quite. There we go. I was worried it wasn't quite gonna line up right, but perfect. Now it's just a bit of a straighter line for us to mess with. Okay, I gotta place the rest of these fence bases down, and we're also gonna have to craft more electric fence. Well, actually, no, we have more than I thought, but I still don't think it's gonna be enough electric fence wiring. Okay, finally finishing up the fence gates. I think we put this here like to, oh wait, we don't want to put these on top. We want to put the actual fence posts here. Put this up, and then we put the wire, and then we should be, yep, 1 block through, so we can get through, but they cannot. I like that I don't have to design an actual, like, in old school Jurassic Craft, I would have to put a physical gate down to make things work, and that could be really stubborn. Now, the most annoying bit is getting all of these wires down here properly, because one misplacement can make this so much more troublesome than it's actually worth, but it does look really, really good compared to old school. I love the newer mods with the just the curve appeal. I think it really gives a lot of life to Minecraft, especially because like ones like this, it doesn't take away from the blocky theme of the game itself. All right, the wires are finally done. That was annoying. So all we gotta do left is add our little lights here, and we know how we like them. We like them to face sideways. Perfect. We'll make sure the colors are the opposite. There we go. Orange out and blue in. Very good. And with all that done, since they don't seem to need the feeders that they have in the mod, I mean, that's not the first time I've seen that. Let's place our Parasaur. Oh my god, Parasaur, you're bigger than I expected, buddy. Come on, give me a different color. There we go. Nice. Look at those bad boys. And it's a little small for 5 of them. We got 3 green ones. I think there's only 2 skins for each dino, though. But look at them. They're all nice and pretty. I like the orange looking one much better. I think the third color of the tan or grayness is a real good diversity. Stop pushing each other into the electric fence, you dummies. You're all big idiots. You keep killing each other on the fences because you push each other into the fences that are made to keep you out, or keep you in. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. And I think next time we're gonna try to do Pteranodon, because I should have more time, because that's gonna be a more intricate cage for us to build, so it's gonna be a lot more work. So I'll see you all next time. Until then, Rockstars, peace.